Hey good people, the new Past is the Prologue 2-week event is here in Destiny 2. This is how you get Chatterwhite and how you can buy some stuff you might not have been able to get before. So I want to give you a quick overview. As you can see right here, this all starts with you going over to the Drifter in the tower and pick up his 4 quests and the Master Quest, which gives you Chatterwhite when you finish it. Now the other 4 quests, when you finish them individually, are going to give you a Bento token. Now when you get those, you'll be able to finish 4 of them as fast as you can. They're pretty, straightforward for the most part. Cool thing is, you can try to just combine these to make it go faster. So just to help you out with, let's say, this one, finish final raid encounters or encounters in the dungeon, go to checkpoint bot. You can get a checkpoint for, let's say, Pit of Heresy. At last boss is pretty simple to solo, as well as the Shattered Throne. Those will make it nice and easy for you if you have to do it solo. Least resistance right there. For the other ones, let's say getting this one, defeating targets in Gambit and collect Century Eggs from defeated combatants on the moon. Go to the moon, go to Sorrow's Harbor, go to the Altars of Sorrow, and just farm out that event and make sure you're using, let's say, Witherhoard is your best bet there, or Malfeasance. Malfeasance and Witherhoard are your best bets, just to get those knocked out nice and quick. So you can work on multiple at the same time. Then complete activities on the moon, bonus progress for Nightmare Hunts. Nightmare Hunts is going to be the best way to go. But what's going to be cool is you can also knock this one out while you're doing what I told you with the Altars of Sorrow, because I believe it's going to take 2 full runs of Altars of Sorrow and you'll get this one done. So technically you can work on 3 all at the same time. Now, there's going to be 8 tokens you can get. That means 8 little quests aside from the Master Quest. Where are the other ones? Well, if you take a look right here, it's going to say quests will unlock next week or can be obtained from Xur this weekend. So keep an eye on Xur this weekend and watch the reset. Remember, it's 2 weeks long. Alright, and when you do get those tokens, you go over to Sanctuary on the Moon and you can turn them in at Eris right here at this menu. This is how you buy stuff. So let's look at what you should get and what you might want to stay away from, alright? So, as far as the materials, honestly, I would say get them the free ways that we already get them weekly through Rahul for Exotic Cipher or even Xur. These same way, and grinding now, GMs, all types of activities you can get those from. Now, spoils of contest, you get 25 for 1 token. If you have leftover tokens and you really need these so you can craft some raid weapons, then it's probably a good move, alright? For the mementos, in my very humblest opinion, I wouldn't get any mementos. I just wouldn't, because just wait for the event to come back. Get them that way. Honestly, it feels like a waste. Now you have this one set of armor down here. It's going to be the ossuary set, but it is artifice armor. I only see one piece I feel like is even worth picking up. It's going to be the bond. If you don't have a bond or class item for any of your characters, that's artifice, only because you'll have a +3 slot for any stat that you want. That's nice to have in a legendary class item. You only need 1, so it's good to have if you don't have any already, so you can think about that one. But it will take 2 tokens, so that's rough. Honestly, I wouldn't touch anything else on this side of the page. Now for weapons, you can get a Cloud Strike if you don't have Beyond Light and you don't plan to ever buy Beyond Light DLC and you have no other way to get Cloud Strike. It might be worth a buy. If you think you're going to use it is the key thing. If you think you'll get use out of it. That is going to be 3 tokens though. Now, the other stuff is where I would focus, okay? There are 3 weapons beside that I think are worth it if you feel like you'll never get one any other way. Because they're adept, and 2 of them are Trials adept weapons, okay? So a lot of people have never gone flawless. A lot of people have no adept trials weapons, and this is your way to finally get some with some decent rolls as well. So as you can see, Chatterwhite GL3 is the Strand Grenade Launcher, and it comes with Envious Assassin, Bait and Switch, and it also comes with Alloy Casing and Linear Compensator with a Velocity Masterwork. This is pretty worth it for PvE if you need a good Strand Grenade Launcher. If you don't use grenade launchers or you don't care for this one in particular, don't worry about it. Now for PvP, this Igneous Hammer is not the best 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 roll, but this is a very solid PvP roll, honestly. You got Precision Instrument for that extra damage, you got Fragile Focus, and you got a Range Masterwork on top of that, Flared Magwell, Fluted Barrel, and like I said, it's Adept. You can enhance. It's just, these are good things. These are good things, y'all. Then you have Horror's Leash, y'all. Horror's Leash, you can farm this from Grandmasters if you want to wait for this to come back in rotation. You can, and you can save the token that way. But here's a guaranteed nasty roll for PvP. Kill Clip, Perpetual Motion, Accurized Rounds, Arrowhead Break with a Stability Masterwork. That is a very, very good PvP roll in my opinion. All right, and again, it's Adept, and these Adept weapons all are only worth 1 token, so you can get all 3 of them if you want and still have 5 left if you do everything. Now, don't get this Riptide. Don't do this to yourself. You can just farm it from shacks at the tower, get some Crucible emblems. If you don't want to play the Crucible, just get coins and go over to Zur and buy the Crucible engrams when he has them in rotation on the weekend and go farm them that way, okay? Don't do this to yourself. That's just my opinion though. Anyway, if y'all have any opinions on what you should get, what you shouldn't get, do you agree, do you disagree? I hope this video helps you out. If it does, please subscribe, and also please drop a free like. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. I'm out.